Hello, 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 everybody. Again, hello, 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 everybody. I hope and pray that your week is off to an amazing start. I know today was a full day for me, and I went grocery shopping to try to get ready for that 4th of July because we do it big around here at the Crowder House for the 4th of July. Again, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. Do me a huge, huge favor and put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love, love, love to give you a shout out because it is Tuesday and you guys know what goes down here on Tuesday. Wife Chat goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a favor and make sure you're letting everybody know that Wife Chat is going down. And again, I hope and pray that your week is off to an amazing start. And like I said, today was a jam-packed day for me. Uh, I had my clients, which I am so grateful for. And then I went grocery shopping. And I mean, groceries and stuff is just off the charts. But anyway, that is needless to say. Everybody's feeling it. Hi, Rosalind. How are you? You're joining me from Illinois. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Yeah, I went grocery shopping, and I love to barbecue and stuff for the holidays and especially 4th of July. So I went out, but I didn't. You know how you don't expect to spend so much, and I didn't even get a whole bunch of stuff. Right? Hi, Janet from St. Louis. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining me. I really do. Again, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on Wife Chat. I truly appreciate you guys. But yeah, so again, I hope your week is off to an amazing start. But like I said, my day was like jam packed. I was like, "Dang, it's already 8 o'clock." It's like time just went by today. So this chat actually comes from a husband from Little Rock, Arkansas, and he's married 16 years and has 3 children. Okay. And this is what he said. Hey, Dr. Gail, I have cheated on my wife more than 8 times. When I read that, I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. He said, I've cheated on my wife more than 8 times. I'm not proud of what I have done. We got married very, very young and have been married for 16 years now. I've been in and out of trouble with the law, and she has stood by me through all of this. But now she has packed up her stuff and left. Please tell me what I can do to get her back. I am a man that is broken without his wife. Hello, everybody from Atlanta. Hi, Juanita from Atlanta. I appreciate you for getting on. You guys, I thank you so much for getting on. And please, please tell me where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love, love, love to give you a shout out. So he says he wants to get his wife back, right? Now, I did try to reach out to this young man and try to have a conversation with him. However, I was not able to get a hold of him because I needed more background. But it seems to me that, he's cheated 8 times. He's been in and out of jail. They have 3 kids together. They've been married 16 years, and his wife didn't said enough is enough, right? And just looking at the scenario, I could see how she could just pack up her stuff and go. But again, I wanted to hear both sides of the story, and I couldn't get that. So I'm going to try to give him some advice without having to talk to him. Now, when you're a serial cheater and you have been in and out of jail and all this kind of stuff, and this young lady has stuck by you, that lets you know that she really does love him, right? Just according for what I was able to read, that she really, really does love him, and she, has done her part, being supportive according to what I just read to you guys. Now, it is very, very hard to tell someone whether it's a woman or a man after going through infidelities and him in and out of trouble with the law. I'm taking it that he has went to jail. I'm not sure, but he says in and out of trouble with the law, right? And she stood by him. So he's probably been incarcerated a couple of times. But again, it comes a point in time as a person, just as a person, that you have to find your self-worth. You have to find your own self-love, and you got to say, I have to draw some healthy boundaries for me just to be able to live and to be able to function, and also be able to be a mom to my children. So I can see how she has had enough and packed up. But he wants help to try to get his marriage back on track. And again, I did reach out to him. And so these are my things that I'm going to try to impart into him, and to see if these will help him. Again, he does need some counseling. They both need some counseling, because whenever you step out the marriage that many times, that means that there is something missing or something going on with you, that your wife is not good enough. And now that she has gotten her self-esteem or whatever she has gotten together, you realize the grass is not greener on the other side, right? Hi Marvin. Hi Star. How are you? I don't know why you come up as Star, as Marvin, but how you doing, sister? And so again, I'm going to try to help this person, but again, I don't have the full story. But again, whenever you've cheated that much and been in and out of jail with the law, it's just that you had no boundaries and you had no standards, and you just doing whatever you want to do, and it's not okay. Okay. So the first thing that I would recommend for this young man to try to get his marriage back is invite God to be the center of your marriage, right? Because he can do absolutely anything. And you're going to have to get out of the flesh and start operating and asking God to operate in the spirit if you really want your wife back, because you're going to have to show her a different person, right? You're going to have to start living before her. There's nothing you can say to her at this point in time. There's nothing you can do to make her think anything different, because your actions have went against everything that you said that you were going to do. And I'm pretty sure of that, because I'm sure she wouldn't have stayed for 8 infidelities if you would have said, I'm not going to do it no more, I'm sorry, and all those things. So no longer can you give her any lip service. You're going to have to put God in the center and ask him to intervene and to help you in this situation so she can see a different you. So you're going to have to put God in the center of your life as well as your marriage. That's number one. Number two, stop asking her to come back. Stop asking her. You're going to have to become a billboard for who you are now and what type of marriage you want now, right? So you need to continue to engage with your children. You need to be able to still be a father to them, but she needs to see a different person whenever you come around. So stop trying to get with her. Stop trying to tell her you want her back, all of those kind of things. All you can do is show up and be a billboard for where you want the marriage to go, because she's no longer listening. I can pretty much tell you that. After all of this that you put her through, she's no longer listening. So you're going to have to put your mouth in action, because she's no longer accepting lip action from you anymore. So stop asking her, because the more you ask her, the more she's getting irritated, and the more she's not going to want to reconcile the marriage. So stop asking her. Okay. Number 3, show some appreciation. And there's ways for you to show appreciation of all the stuff that you put her through and all the stuff that she's been through. So start showing her some appreciation, right? And it doesn't take any big gestures to do that, but be on time when you're supposed to interact with your children, or however that's working out. Make sure that you are a man of your word. Operate in integrity. And if you say you're going to do something, do it. When you say you're going to be there, and just operate integrity. Because again, you have breached so many factors in the marriage. So she has to really see that you have changed, right? She has to see it. You can no longer verbalize it. All you can do is show her. Like, it's like, show me the money now. You can't play around no more. So show some appreciation by making sure that you keep your word, that you are a changed person. You put God in the center of your life and of this marriage, right? And again, stop hounding her about getting back with you, and stop telling her all the stuff that you're going to do. Walk it out. Walk it out. Okay. Number 4, you need to get yourself some deep counseling to figure out why you have gotten yourself in trouble with the law, and also why you are a serial person that cheats on your wife. You need to figure out what is missing inside of you, and so you can identify what was missing from the marriage for you to be able to do that. 8 times. That's a lot of times to put your life in jeopardy dealing with someone else when you know that you're married with 3 children. Okay. So you need to get yourself some counseling and get to the root cause of why you were behaving and acting that way in your marriage for 16 years. Okay. And number 5, mean what you say and say what you mean. I can't say that any plainer. Mean what you say and say what you mean, and nothing more. Because again, I've said this, I don't know how many times, she's not listening anymore. So stop saying what you're going to do, how you're going to do, how you've changed, how you learn your lessons, or all those kind of things. She's in the show me mode, and I ain't even talked to her. I can just tell you that most women that have put up with all of this, she packed up her stuff. That means she had enough. She had enough. So say what you mean and mean what you say. And if you can't execute, you need to say, listen, I said I was going to do X, Y, and Z, but here's the reason why. Because again, she's lost all respect for you. She has. And I don't know if you have male children or not. And if they are male children, she needs to make sure that they don't start following in your footsteps and thinking that's okay to treat any woman like that. Okay. And number 6, write down your why you really want to get back in this marriage. Is it because you have ran amok and you realize the grass is not greener? Or do you realize that this is really the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and you have messed up and you really want your marriage to work? Or is it that she's convenient? Because all of those things can play a part, but you need to really write down your why you want to be married and why you want to get back with her, right? Not because it's convenient, not because you know how she rolls and she knows how you roll and all that kind of stuff. No more. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Can't understand what's going on with my camera. I don't know what just happened. But hopefully you guys can still hear me. If you can still hear me, please, or see me, put in the chat, please, because I've lost my camera and I'm not sure why I lost my camera. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. It said my browser had lost my camera. I don't know why it lost my camera, but unplug and replug. It may reset. It says your browser has lost your camera connection. Make sure you have the right camera selected. I don't have but one camera. I don't know what they're talking about, but hopefully you guys can see me or can hear me. It's going on and off. Anyway, so I don't know why it keeps losing connection, but I don't have time to unplug and reset and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to finish this up. And then and number 7, share your vision for the future for your family. Share your vision for the future for the family. Make sure that you share the vision of what you want your family to look like, and maybe she will buy in. But again, it's going to take you some time in order for you to get her in a space where she even will listen to you. And this is what's really, really important. Make sure that you share the vision of what you want, because it's not easy. It is not easy, but you need to be the visionary and take control of the situation. Okay. You guys, I'm very, very Sorry that I'm having some technical difficulties, but hopefully this chat will help you and someone else, and especially the young man who wrote into me. I love you guys to pieces. This is driving me nuts. Uh, I don't know what's going on with my camera, but anyway, um, um, I hope that this has been helpful to someone. If you're dealing with a lot of infidelity and in on either side or whatever, the thing is that you're worth more, and your life is not. You can you get past infidelity? The answer is absolutely yes. But at the end of the day, when somebody has cheated on you 8 times and all this kind of stuff, you do have to draw the line and set some healthy boundaries. And I'm glad that this wife did. But also, can they rebound from this? The answer is yes. But you have to put some things in place, and you have to know your worth. And also, he has to get himself some help as well. And so, whoever is watching this, make sure that you set healthy boundaries for yourself, for your children, and for your marriage. Because if you operate without any boundaries, this is the kind of stuff that happens, and it's been happening for years. Okay. Hi, Joanna. How are you? I appreciate you guys hopping on, and I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. But again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight on Wife Chat. If you guys want me to do a wife chat about anything, please, please, please just reach out to me on any of my platforms. DM me. I will never say your name. I will just say if this is a husband or a wife contacting me, and I will do my best to try to help you. And again, um, this young man really needs some help, and I did reach out to him, and hopefully he will reach back out to me, and I can really help him get in a space where he can save his marriage. But he needs to understand his why he wants to save his marriage, and it's not just for selfish reasons, or it's because she's comfortable, because again, his children are watching. All right.